to Times Square today. I'm your host, Bob Guinea, and joining me is one of my favorite people, Dr. Obioma Martin. We are in the heart and soul of Times Square. Isn't this amazing?
Yes, yes.
What a view, huh?
Yes, this view is drop dead gorgeous.
It is, isn't it?
Yes,
It is so electric. You can feel the energy of the
Yes,
town.
absolutely.
Yes. Well, I'm so honored to have you on the show. So excited for our viewers to get to know you and to get to know what you do, because I think you bring such a unique perspective. I love that you want to break generational cycles. And there's this thing on Instagram, and this, we probably won't even use this part, but I just have to tell you.
Okay.
There's this thing on Instagram, and it's a man, a professional sports figure, talking about how his biggest goal was to break generational cycles. And you can't expect your child to sleep well if you yell at them right before they go to bed.
That's right.
You can't expect them to have a good day at school if you're yelling at them before they go to school. And man, it resonated with me. It just touched me. It's making me want to cry right now, because I have two little boys. I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. And I love that with your with the way that you approach your business, and you are empowering women, you're empowering people to break generational cycles. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, absolutely. So here's the thing. You don't know what you don't know, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things that I've learned over my 47 years being on this earth, 5 children, 4 boys, and 1 girl, what I experienced as a child, what I understood was that if my mom and my father had the capacity to make different decisions, they would have.
Right.
Right. So because of that and understanding their childhood, and so they grew up in an era, like my mom would be 70 in August, my dad would be 88 in July. So it was a different time.
Sure.
Right. During that time, what went on in the house stayed in the house. You couldn't talk about it.
Right.
So there's a lot of trauma. There's a lot of unprocessed trauma.
Yeah.
And so then what happens is the curses, the abuse, the trauma gets passed on generation to generation,
Yeah.
because no one knew what happened the generation before, nor do they understand, well, why did my mom talk to me like that? Why did my father talk to me like that? Why are we broke? Why are we
Right.
struggling? Why, like all of these different questions. But when you grow up in a culture where it's not talked about, you don't necessarily understand that it's a curse or it's a cycle or it's whatever. And so
Yeah.
you're trying to figure it out all on your own.
Probably blaming yourself to a certain degree for a lot
Well,
of it
you're
too,
blaming
right?
yourself, you're blaming your parents,
Yeah.
you're blaming the community, because you have all of these unanswered questions.
Right.
So what I get to do is really help individuals first fall in love with themselves through my Breathe framework. Because here's the thing, you may never know what happened with your forefathers, your foremothers. You may not never know, but one thing I do know is that love heals it all.
It does.
Love covers it all. And so if I can help you get to a place where you fall so in love with yourself, guess what?
Success is right around the corner, right?
Well, you're less likely to hurt you,
Oh, I like that.
and you're less likely to hurt me.
Protect your own heart and protect others.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when you fall in love with yourself, and when I get to help you fall in love with you, that means that you get to see me as a mirror of you. So because you're not hurting yourself, you're not going to hurt me, because now I'm your sister, I'm not your enemy.
Right. And you're working with me,
Yes.
you're helping me. Something that
Absolutely.
you said a couple times, and I've already heard it, and I love it. What you get to do.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Because it's something that you see as a privilege, isn't it?
You know what? It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. I don't take this work for granted. You don't have to talk to me. No one has to talk to me. But the fact that you say, hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Yeah.
Or you decide to open up and share your story with me, and I get to share, I get to, give some tips or some encouragement, or just say, hey, it's going to be all right.
Yeah. Just give them that little bit of
Yes.
hope, right?
Yes.
I love your energy. I love the way you carry yourself, and I love the way you project that positive vibe everywhere you go. I mean, it's very contagious. You do it, and it's very noticeable. Is there ever been a misconception about your approach to this? Because I mean, a lot of people will see like, oh, a transformation coach or a life coach. I mean, you're using your own personal experiences to inform your decisions, and you've had many. And you've had a lot of success in your life, and you've brought a lot of success.
And I've had
to
a lot of
others.
failure.
Do you learn more from the success or the failures?
The failures, absolutely, hands down. Because here's the thing. If I hadn't fell, I wouldn't have knew how to get back up.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I can't tell you that it's going to be all right if I never been in the sand,
Yeah.
trying to figure it out and swim to the top, right?
Yeah.
If I wasn't in a place where I was drowning, if I wasn't in a place where I was dark and depressed and trying to figure it out, I wouldn't be able to say, I'm now on the other side of that. I know what that feels like, and guess what? It's going to get better. It's
Been
going to
there,
take
done
some
that.
time,
Yeah.
but it's going to get better. Just hold on. It's going to get better. It's
I
going to
love
get
it.
better.
That's such
Yeah.
a great message.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
over 5,000 women. You've empowered over 5,000 women through your framework, through your Breathe framework.
Yes.
Can you tell us what are the BREATHE? What are those?
Absolutely. So this is for me, right?
Yep.
So I do not subscribe to people like to put you in a box.
Sure.
I say they like to put you in a fish tank because
Yeah.
that's their perception,
And
right?
they can watch you.
And they can watch you and they keep you boxed in, right?
Yep.
So I do not subscribe to being a life coach or business coach or transformation. No, I am an accountability coach. You know why? Because I help individuals become the best version of themselves.
Love it.
That's it. If
Yeah.
you say, I want to lose weight, let's go. What are you going to do? And I'm going to hold you accountable
Right.
to what you said, not what I said.
Right.
And that's different because
Yeah.
other coaches, we're not created equal. And so they will give you tips, they'll give you strategies. But at the end of the day, that's a short-term solution.
Right. Right.
As an accountability coach, I actually do life with you,
I love it.
right? So
Side by side.
side by side. So this is the Breathe framework. Number one, for me, I had to learn how to believe in me.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Right.
If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to breathe.
Right. That's
You're
true.
really going to suffocate and you're going to find yourself dehydrated on life,
Yeah.
right? Think about that. Dehydrated on life. This
Yeah.
is the root of depression. This
Right.
is the root of sadness because you're literally trying to figure out how I'm going to take my next breath because
Right.
you feel hopeless, you feel helpless, you're frustrated.
Oh
The
my
world
gosh.
is ending, all of
Yeah.
that. So you have to first believe in you. So that's the big.
Yeah.
Then you have to release negative people, places, and things daily.
So it's not a one-time thing.
It's not a one-time thing. It's every day. You know why? Because hurt people hurt people.
That's
And so the only way that you can stop being a person that repeats that cycle of hurting people is releasing that negativity and not allowing it to carry on to the next day.
Yeah. So true.
Yeah, because what happens is I'm mad at you, right?
Yep.
He or she didn't do anything, but I didn't tell you how you made me feel. So now I'm going to share that energy
Yep.
of disappointment, disagreement, whatever that is, on whosoever come into my space.
Right.
That's not fair to them.
Yeah. It's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
Yeah.
But if I practice releasing it,
Yeah.
they're not going to get that.
I love that.
They're going to get fresh energy.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not going to get that negativity.
Right.
Right? And so it's the practice of releasing negative people, places, and things so that you continue to breathe.
Love it.
Right? So the E is for embrace. What do you need to embrace? You have to embrace new opportunities.
Yep.
You have to embrace new relationships. You have to embrace new people, right? Because all people are not created equal.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
They're not. And even though they may look the same, they're not the same.
Right.
So you have to embrace, you know what? So-and-so did that to me, but I'm going to give this other person a clean slate
Right. Give 'em a
until they
chance.
prove me different.
Exactly. Yeah. Give them a chance to disappoint me, but give them a chance to
Exactly.
do something. right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you're embracing that.
Love that.
And you have to do that every day as well.
Yeah. Another daily activity.
Another daily activity. And then the A is for acceptance. Well, you have to accept you. You have to accept your flaws, your scars, how you disappointed you, how you let you down, how you didn't show up for you, right? You have to accept those things because when you don't accept other people.
Yeah.
And this is the root of judgment. If I am constantly judging me, then I'm going to judge you. But if I give myself grace, if I accept who I am, I can accept all of you,
Right. I love that.
right?
I love that.
Then the T is take action. Well, you cannot continue to hear, oh, you should do this, oh, if you do this, and you do nothing with it because knowledge is only powerful when you actually take action,
Right.
right?
Otherwise,
what-
it's just
It's
stuff.
just information.
Words.
It's
Yeah.
just information. right?
Yeah.
So you have to take action. You have to do the things, the did,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Because a lot of people want to do, but they don't want to do the did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
It's got to be something you did. You actively
Exactly, because you didn't get here just by doing.
did. Right.
It was what you did that got you to the do.
Okay, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm ready. I'm
Take-
ready. Let's go.
Take the action. And so then you have to heal. So then you have to forgive yourself.
Yeah.
You have to forgive yourself because we are our worst critic, right?
So true. Oh, yeah.
And so what I tell my clients is, listen, you have to stop being the judge and the juror in your own life.
Love it.
And that starts with self-forgiveness. So you heal you, and then you can have the capacity to heal other people and forgive other people unconditionally. Because guess what? We're all flawed.
Right.
We're all flawed.
Yeah.
And so if we can see each other in our humanity, we can be less judgmental and not be so quick to, crucify someone.
Right. Yeah, and just
Yeah.
take them down.
Just take them down.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then the last E is for elevate. Once you've done all of those other steps, go to the next level. Don't stay right here. Get into the ocean. Get out of the fish tank and get into the ocean.
Love it.
Spread your wings and, and explore, because the world is such a big space.
Yeah.
But if you allow yourself to stay in the fish tank of other people's perception, you will never expand. You will not grow, and you will not have the opportunity to embrace all that this world has to offer.
I bet you are the best mom. Man, I bet you are. I mean, I got 2 boys. I'm thinking you got 4. I mean,
But trial and error. I say the first 3 was a lot of practice because they're older. They are 24, 30, and 33.
wow.
But on set, I had my
I can't
20-year-old.
believe you have a
I
33.
know, right?
My goodness.
I started early. Cause
Yeah.
You know why? Because I was searching for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah, haven't we all? Right? Haven't we all? Dr. Martin, I could talk to you all day. I mean, honest to God, you are so intriguing and so inspiring, and I love the message that you have. I mean, you're sitting there telling the Breathe framework, and one thing I noticed was it was never about these people doing something that you're saying. Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Do some self-love, self-healing,
Yes.
self-actualization.
Absolutely.
And then you can love others.
Yes.
What a message. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. You must have some very, very happy clients, I would imagine. Friends, and I'm sure they're not just clients with you. I'm sure they're friends and
Everyone
family.
becomes family.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'd like to be in your family. I hope you don't mind. So I love talking to you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Share with our viewers one quick story, if you don't mind, about maybe someone that came to you. Maybe they're a little distraught. Maybe they weren't able to breathe, right? They were feeling like they were in the fish tank of life, and you were able to turn that around. Would you mind doing
Sure, absolutely. So I have a client, she's been with me probably about 15 years, and she started out with only having a GED.
Yeah.
She now has a PhD.
Whoa.
But here's the journey. GED, teenage mom, a whole lot of potential, but she didn't have community. She didn't believe in herself.
Yeah.
And so the first thing was she came to me not even knowing how I was going to help her. A lot of times people think that they come to me for one thing and they get a
Something
whole
totally
lot
different.
of,
Yeah.
whole lot of other things.
Sure.
And so, outside of me being a coach, I'm also an educator. And so I teach child development. And that's very important to me for the purpose of parenting skills, right?
Yep.
I actually learned how to become a better parent because of my education.
Wow.
So I have associates in early childhood education. And so through learning all about child development and theories and all that kind of stuff, I was like, oh my God, I'm not supposed to talk to my kids like that.
Right. Sure.
I'm not supposed to treat them like that. So as I learned, I began to pass that on to my students. So
Yeah.
she came to me as a student to learn about child development because she wanted to work with children.
Right.
As a result of that, she stayed with me, I stayed with her, and I was able to not only be her teacher, but throughout the journey from GED to PhD, I also was her employer at some point. And then I was her mentor, and then I was her consultant, and then I was her coach. And so she literally went from struggling to, again, from GED to PhD, but she became a homeowner. She became gainfully employed, and I helped her launch her own business and
Love it.
publish her story in one of my anthologies.
Oh my gosh.
So her
just
life
thriving.
is unrecognizable right now.
I love that.
Yes.
That has to make you feel, I would
Honored.
imagine, in some sense. Yes.
It's because what I say is thank you for trusting me.
Right. I can see why she did.
You know?
I can see why so many have. I mean, you have this energy about you that is just, The world needs more of you.
Thank you.
I will say that. I will say that, and I sincerely mean it. And speaking of that, how would our viewers find you? How would they get in touch with you? How would they
Absolutely.
become part of your family?
So number one, I'm on social media. So Facebook is Dr. Obioma. Instagram is I am Obioma. And my website is obioma.org. I kept it real
I
simple.
love it. I love it. Well, it's such a beautiful name too. Such a unique and beautiful name for such a unique and beautiful person. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for giving your time here today, and thanks for everything that you're giving back to the world you live in, because I love that. You know, a fish tank, people are watching you swim in a really small space. So spread those wings, spread those arms, and get out there and swim in the ocean. I love that message.
That's right. Go ahead, take these strokes.
Take the strokes. Let's go.
Strokes.
Well, I want everyone to hear about you, Dr. Obioma. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And thank you all for watching. We'll be back with more Times Square today.